All right, what's up, everybody? Let me just check a few things here. Hopefully, everyone can hear me. I don't know if anyone's even in here yet. Doubt that very much. So let me do this. Let me go into here. Let me mute it so that I can't hear. All right, there we go. Hopefully, everyone can hear me. Okay, good, 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 good. So there is volume. So I was having a little bit of problem. I couldn't get my damn microphone to work. So it wants to keep defaulting to the laptop here. This isn't going to be, I just put a few things together. I'm still trying to transfer all my files over, but I just need a few people to come in here. Hey, there we go. I'm on the train, but yes, I can hear you. Friggin' A. Friggin' A. Should I be offensive so everyone in the train can hear you? Hear me? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick. Can you guys still hear me now? Let me know. I just unplugged this microphone. I don't know if it's broken or what, but it doesn't. This computer doesn't like it. This is the microphone I've been using for God knows how long. It used to have googly eyes, and part that you never got to see has a little Veda sticker here that my kids gave me a long time ago. It's just one of those ions or ONN from Walmart. It worked well. Worked well for a number of years, but for some reason it's not jiving anymore. I don't know if it's just broken, so I may eventually save up for a new microphone, maybe one of those snowballs or whatever the hell they're called, and see if that works. But right now, I guess we'll just use the laptop microphone. Phone isn't that loud, Charles says. Okay, all right. I guess we can deal with that. So, yeah. See, we can't get a couple people in here before I gotta go. We're not gonna be on here long because I gotta go pick people up from the choo-choo train here pretty soon. But I figured since I was playing around with the OBS and getting things together, I said, I get a few minutes. Let's just do a quick stream, make sure things work out. This is actually I kind of dig this. I wish I'd cropped this out a little bit better though. It's all choppy. I just did it like real fast. That's all right. It's all right. We're hopefully going to be getting the Alzheimer's stuff here going pretty soon. I'd like to get it done by, or at least started by July, the first week of July anyway. So if you were looking to get a T-shirt on the T-shirt, now would be the time. I'm going to start pushing it. I didn't want to push it too hard because I can't do the live streams on, because my computer was fucked. But by the grace of God, I got another computer. For the generosity of having a partner. But it is, I don't know. You like the TV, Cheryl? Cool. So we got a decent laptop. It's not quite a terabyte or anything. We got 16 and I don't know, 512 on the hard drive. So it should be more than enough to do what I got to do. I got to get I need a download. It's funny. I had RetroArch on the other computer. I never fucking used it. Loosely, what's up, buddy? I never used it because I could never like load games onto it properly, or I couldn't find full collections. It was so weird. I don't know. But I got to put Stella back on here or on this new laptop, and then configure my controller. And do all that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm finally back up and going for the most part. I don't know what's going on with my microphone, but if you guys tell me that this microphone's fine, hopefully it won't interfere too much with other things. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to figure it out as we go. But I don't know if my microphone is just dead or what. It just doesn't want to be. It sees it in the computer, but it doesn't throw the sound in there. In fact, it almost comes through like creepy. It makes creepy sounds. It's so bizarre, but yeah, it is what it is. EEP, what's going on, buddy? New equipment, like in your no, no, no. The laptop I'm using, the laptop, language. I'm about halfway through 9 days of oh shoot, off from work. Really? Oh, lounging. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get my thought you said language. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Fuck you. I'll use whatever language. No, I'm just kidding. I'll use whatever the fuck language I want to use. So I got to reacquaint myself with a lot of things here. I actually, you know what? I finally discovered the filters for the camera, for the laptop and everything. And I brought everything down a little bit. It almost has like a sepia tone to it. I dig it, but it's not as bright as the last one was. I mean, the other one was so blown out. So maybe when I do the low lighting and I have like, the fancy things happening around me, it'll look better. All right, so going back to loosely collected's comment, it said lounging. I'm about halfway through a 9-day off work. That's awesome, man. Do you have any plans? I know you went and checked out the Superman stuff. What, like a week or two ago? I don't know if that was part of your time off or not, but yeah. But no, electronic emotions program, laptop. Got a new laptop. I got it's an Acer Aspire 315. It has a Ryzen 5000 series AMD and the Radeon graphics. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. I just know the stickers are real and like they look like reflectors. So if they look like reflectors, it must mean it's a good laptop. All right, hey, yeah, let me know when you're off the train, Cheryl, and I'll come grab you. I'll come grab you. Grab it like a rabbit. So who else is out there? Who else is out there? How many people we got in the room? How many people? 5 people. Sound off like you got a pair. Rise and be counted. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're not really going to talk about anything. I'm just on here just trying to figure out this new laptop and my microphone. And I'm going to be sad. This thing's just broken. I've had this fucking thing forever, man. This thing has been, it's been good to me. It's been really good to me. I was actually going to take it apart at one point and like paint it and stuff, make it look a little, you know, in universe, if you will, Star Wars wise. Like it's been around the galaxy a few thousand times, but I was so bummed out when the googly eyes fell off. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have it like right here. I would put it on a shoebox. I'd put it on a shoebox and be like, I'm speaking to you now through a microphone and you can hear me. But now if I do that while it's plugged in and I go, that's exactly what you would hear. So that's exactly what you would hear. Let's see. Electric Emotion says, I finally got some lighting set up stuff. It works well. I just need to find a good place to actually record. Are you making videos again, bro? Or are you going to? We're kind of disorganized, but at least I have killed the shadows. Right on, man. I'm glad to hear it. What's up, Jed? How you doing, buddy? Got a new laptop, so you know we're gonna be back in business here hopefully pretty soon. I just got to get everything put into it, and we can all thank the missus for this one. Yeah, we're big time. Oh man. That was just off of the Festival Metropolis, Illinois, in about 45 minutes. Okay. So that wasn't part of your thing. Just as I have AMD 5000 series on my desktop, also the Radeon 6800. I don't know. This just says AMD Radeon graphics. It's like a red sticker. It's like a red sticker with a kind of a pewter color or graphite color water. So, Jerome, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? This fucking feels good to do this again. Again, I got to get all my stuff in here. I literally have almost nothing. I have one folder, and it's a few of these images that you see here, and my usual stuff. But I'm gonna try to hook up the other laptop and try to get some stuff over. I doubt it's gonna happen. Well, that was the screen's busted. The screen's busted. I had a fucking hissy fit. I fucking threw my headphones down, and the headphones bounced and hit the screen. I'll admit it 100%. It was me having a fucking temper tantrum. It was me having a fucking temper tantrum, but I fucking busted the screen. I felt so awful. Felt so awful because yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just watching announcement Atari 50 DLC. Right on. I haven't been paying attention to any of that. I've been seeing the emails and everything, but I haven't been paying attention to any of that. I always make videos. There's just months and months between them. Well, I haven't gotten a notification from you in a long ass time, brother. So maybe I should just click on, your channel and see if there's anything there I've missed. What's the model number again? It's called the Aspire 315. It was it was on sale for $350 at Walmart. And it's free. Yay! I like free. What's free? Let me go back to see what Jerome was talking about. Hit the likes and it's free. Hitting the like button is free if you like doing that kind of thing. Only takes a second out of your day and it tells YouTube that I'm doing something. I'm doing something, and maybe they'll recommend my channel to a few people. I feel bad for whoever they recommend it to, but I just read about that, Jerome. Mm, oh, Jerome, you're talking about the Atari stuff. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know that. So I have the Atari 50th on my VCS. So there's some downloadable content that's free. Fuck yeah. I'll check that out in a little while. I'll check that out in a little while. Thank you, man. I appreciate the heads up on that. It's coming out with a steelbook version. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the image of it. And I'm like, just another fucking thing to buy. It's another fucking thing to buy. No, I'm good with steelbooks and all that stuff. I know people fucking eat that stuff out, but eat that stuff up. But it's not my jam. It's not my jam. I don't really do much physical. I don't do much physical except for like the original Atari, and I got a bunch of Intellivision stuff and some early 8-bit computer stuff, but I don't really do much physical anymore. In fact, I got rid of all my Switch games, including my Atari 50th, because I have it on the VCS. I still don't have the Atari 50. It's a great compilation. It's just I don't know. It feels bigger than it really is, honestly. Unless there's a lot of hidden stuff in there. It's kind of like a little snippet throughout the times. That's how I'm going to look at it. With a couple of new things, definitely worth a pickup. But if you don't pick it up, there's really not much you're going to miss out on, except for a couple of, I guess, exclusive titles within there, like the haunted house that's in it. That's separate from the one you can buy on the thing. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been in there. Oh, excuse me. But it's a great collection. But if you don't get it, I don't think you're really going to miss anything too crazy. I started a new series channel called Pieces of EEP that will help me try out all the games in my collection. God damn it. I'm actually uploading the last video for oh, okay. Um, get a hold of me on Facebook with the link to that channel. I don't know if it's the first time I'm remembering hearing of it anyway. I'd eat out Atari if I had the meats. Highly recommend Atari 50. Yeah, a lot of people do. It's a great compilation, but I don't know if it's a do or die kind of situation. Fucking crazy. Let's see what else we got here. 6 people. Oh, excuse me. We got the 6 people in here. Let me unplug this. Need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. How is the volume anyway? Is the voice clear? Is it coming through garbled? Does it have that weird underwater electronic sound? That kind of a thing. Because maybe I don't need a microphone for right now. Maybe I'll just use whatever the laptop's using. I don't know. God damn, my head's itchy. I'll tell you a little secret. I haven't showered today. I usually do at night anyway. I did actually no, I did yesterday because I shaved. I shaved while everybody was out of the house, but I haven't yet today, so I'm all sweaty and itchy. I didn't turn the ACs up too much today. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they'll get used to this. I may keep it. I may not keep it. I don't know. I really don't know. Sound and video are great. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. I played around with the the adjustability of the camera that's on my laptop here, and I bet you I could have done that with the other one, but I never did. I never did. So it does look a little bit better. Ugh. Excuse me. I will admit we got a few new things in the background. We got the side. We got the spider guy here from my buddy Stacy and Birthday Bear. I don't know if you ever met Birthday Bear, but we keep Birthday Bear up there. And whenever it's someone's birthday, it comes out on the table, and they hang out with all the gifts and cards in the morning. Um, it's my count figures. You can't really see them, but I got a new vinyl pop one for Father's Day and everything. Uh, this right here is all the same. This is pretty cool. So check it out. Check it out. I like ironic. I like ironic products. Like this is. I'm sure you've seen the fucking meme about it. It's a pencil sharpener where you stake them in the heart with the pencil. And I do have the lid for it. It was one of those Loot Crate exclusive things. There was a guy locally selling everything that he got from Crate for like $5 a piece. So when I saw that, I jumped on this. But we also have one of those free marketplace kind of things, for my town. And if you just want to get rid of something, you just put it up there for free and you claim it. And I got this. I got this guy, and I know what you're all going to say, but it was advertised as a garlic grinder. And I just thought that was funny because he's a vampire and vampires don't like garlic. I know. We're going to make a lot of weed jokes. I wouldn't, I have a little Death Star spice grinder for that kind of a situation. So there's a couple of new things for you. I got the Atari Lego is still behind me. I still have my Atari lunchbox that I got from Pongfather when he came down to the Boston event, and my Amico controller pouch that I got at the Boston event with the little diskette on the inside that was given to me as a gift by Monsieur Tommy. So there's not really too much new back there, but we will be going back into the studio here pretty soon. I need to find a way to do the climate control. I'm finally getting things somewhat set up. I boxed everything up for a little bit, and now I'm starting to slowly bring it back out and redo it. I got overwhelmed again. Plus, there were things going on here that I just need to take a break from it. Plus, there are things that other people own that are in there that I need them to move along before I can move on to my next. So the studio is still a thing, I promise. But between my old laptop breaking and other things happening, I've been a little slow in the upchuck. But look forward to that pretty soon. I guess some pretty cool, hopefully things going on in the background there as well. All right, what's going on here? Highly recommend the 50. We said the sound looks great. Seems mostly clear to me. Awesome. Thank you, Loosely Collected. Jerome is giving me 1,000 of these thumbs up, which I appreciate. You look amazing with the wood grain. I do, don't I? Don't I go great with wood? You want to see some wood? I'm just kidding. I don't know, where am I? Speaking of wood grain, have you ever finished the Lego Atari? Yeah, I did. I did. It's right here. I'm not going to pull it down. Um, go into my live stream tab. We did it all live. I don't. Did I do an actual review video of it? Hold on. Let me look that up. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. When I tell you guys I don't remember this stuff, people think I'm full of shit. No joke. I'll go through my thing once every couple of weeks, and I'll at least see two videos in my deal, and I'll be like, when the fuck did I upload that? All right, Atari Creep. Lego. Yeah, it looks like I do a review here. Yeah, I do a full review. I do a full review. So that's all up there. And we built it live here on the channel over the course of like 3 or 4 live streams. So, but I think I do an actual review of all of it. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I normally wouldn't spend that much for any Lego, to be perfectly honest with you. But I had a little extra money in my pocket, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for the channel. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. As frustrating as it was to fucking put it together for me, I'm not a Lego guy, but somehow I ended up keep getting Lego for gifts. I got a really cool hot dog cart. Or actually, it's more like a trailer. um, Lego setup from the ladies for Father's Day as well as my new count figure. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I was frustrated a few times, but at the end of the day, when you finally finish the fucking thing and you get through the whole, God damn it, I put the wrong piece in there 5 steps ago, and you get it all together and it functions the way it functions. Like in this case, you pull the thing forward and the whole living room scene pops out of the console. It was worth it. I'm glad I got it. I really am glad, and I think it's such a for the money compared to other Lego. I think it's one of the best values in the retro, market, so to speak. Meaning, guys like us who collect just the random things because of brand or whatever. They have the Nintendo one, they have this one here. It'd be awesome if they came out with a Sega one, a nice Genesis. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I probably will eventually get the NES one if I had more room to display it, but I wouldn't mind doing a Sega Genesis one with a couple other cards, Altered Beast and Sonic 2, because they both, came packed in with different variations of the Sega Genesis. That'd be cool if it came with those, and then like little Sonic figures and shit. That'd be fucking great. That'd be great. Let's see. Jerome says, speaking of Wicker, okay, loosely, I saw a bag of cheap party favor gift bag things. All the noise and pencil sharpeners. You stuck the pencil up the nostril of the sharpener. I actually, you know what? When I was working at the artisan craftsman supply store, that's what it's called, artisan craftsman supply. We had the little nose, and I actually bought two and glued them together because I thought it would make a really cool figure. And I'm not wrong. And I started sculpting pieces onto it. I don't know where it is now, but um, yeah, I got a couple of those laying around. Electronic Atari lunchbox. You eat out of that? I know. It's just there. I did bring it to work a few times, but I had like markers and tools in there for my art stuff. Let's see. I know what you're talking about. It was going to record the last part of the episode, the piece of EEP podcast. Turns out I already recorded it. Right? I actually just deleted a video I didn't put up. I recorded a video a couple of days ago, and if you guys want me to try to resurrect it, let me know. But it was basically talking about how we need a new Star Wars, and I said in the beginning of the video, not literally Star Wars. I'm not talking. Please don't tell me about your hate for the new Star Wars. I don't literally mean another Star Wars movie. The crux of the whole thing. I said that word on purpose because it bothered somebody before to them. The beginning of it started off with me, seeing a poster of the Karate Kid Part Two, and then thinking of my dad and how much fun he used to have with that. He loved Sato, and he'd walk around the house going, "Your fear make air stink" and stuff like that. And then I started thinking, that kind of like where'd it go? Basically, I was saying if you look back at the '70s, we were in fucked up times, when the Cold War and Vietnam was just over and everything was miserable. And then comes out this little movie called Star Wars, and it literally changed the landscape, not just for entertainment. We needed something fun like that to finally, inject into the idiom of the world and get us out of those fucking dark times. And it worked. And if you look at pop culture, from like '77 all the way to like the '90s. I mean, we lived through like everything pop culture is based off of that time period. Obviously, right now because it's nostalgia to us. But what I was getting to in the whole thing is we need something like Star Wars to come around, and I think re-spark that imagination. I don't think anything could like Star Wars did, only because at the time film and video did not lie to us, and we were delighted with the trick of filmmaking. And now there's just too much information out there, so it's just kind of, you know. But then again, I think we thought that then too. I was too young when Star Wars first came out. I was like two, maybe three. I didn't get to see a Star Wars flick in the theater until. Did I see Empire Strikes Back? I think I did. I know Return of the Jedi. Oh my god, we were always going birthday party. Every fucking birthday party went there. Every The local parks during the summer have a couple of, I guess they're college kids. They come out and there's this big box with the all the sports equipment and everything, and it's like a city thing, And they did field trips, and that was one of them. E.T. and Return of the Jedi. I remember seeing, you know, in their respective time periods. Ooh, let's see. I keep wanting to buy the Atari Lego. Maybe I will with some. Yeah, you know what? If you could find it used at a good price and you know it's complete, I would do that. I would hold off. 250. The value was there, bro. It really was. At the end of the day, there's a lot to it, not just a thing. And the idea that the cartridges and the character depictions in Lego form were two separate. I thought it was going to be one of those. You could either do this or you could do this. I think added a lot to it. Plus, you get that whole living room scene inside the console and the controller, and the switches function not in an electric way, and like they actually have a spring to it, the reset and the the selection, the game select button, and the other ones click on and off. So there was real thought put into it and the functionality of it, and it's pretty clever how it was put together. At least to a guy like me, I'm not much of a Lego guy, so all right, I gotta keep my phone up because the missus will be messaging me here pretty soon, saying she's on the choo choo and I gotta go get her. Pretty good specs on that laptop. It's not going to break any speed records, but it should be pretty stable. Yeah, yeah. I decided to go. I didn't want to go full terabyte because I mean I just didn't have the money for it. And I saw the price. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it was a couple $100 off. 512 whatever it is gig fucking micros. You know, gigawatts and verta cracks for the hard drive, the SSD. That's good enough, and I think 16 for the RAM is that's going to get me by. That's going to get me by. I don't even remember what the other one was. If it was even a 64-bit machine or not. I don't know a lot about computer talk and tech, so I just know to look for certain numbers on certain things. I just leave it at that. You could even do some light gaming and emulation. Oh, I'm going to be doing some gaming on here. Don't you even worry about that. I just got to get everything put back onto it. I just got to get everything put back onto it. The Nintendo one is compatible with the Lego Mario figurine. Yeah, you know what? And that was a really cool little line that they came out with all the different. Just something about the Nintendo one just never appealed to me because I really think it was kind of cheaped out. I mean, what could you do with a Nintendo console? It's a block, with a little. So they had to do something special. At least the Atari 2600 has, it's got the wood grain in the front, it's got all the ribs, it's got the raised section and the switches, and whereas with an NES, it's like you just build a box. So there's not really too much they could have done with that. So they give you this giant TV thing with which I think is cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm not picking on it, but I like the Atari one better, not because I'm an Atari guy and I pick on Nintendo a lot. I can be fair there. If I did like the Nintendo one better, I would say so. But the Atari one just seemed to be more centric to Atari related stuff more so than the Nintendo one because again you had the console, a couple cartridges or whatever, and then this giant fucking TV thing to build. It just didn't make sense to me. To me, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense to you. It's a problem people have. They think because I think a certain way. I'm trying to tell you to think that way. Let's see. That'll definitely get you by. Cool. Thank you, man. Let's see. I would have bought the cartridge set separately. Small sets, especially really cool. You know what? I didn't even think of that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Lily and I are on the commuter rail. See you at Oak Grove. Okay, I gotta get going here, guys. I gotta get going. They can wait a few seconds, but to finish my thought, that would have been cool if they did sell those separately or continued on with the little character guys. Let me grab a couple of things before I take off. I'm still. Today was a lazy day for me, so fuck off if you don't like it. And I'm still in my jammy pants. Let's do this. I'll pull out Centipede. and Centipede. You know, if they came out with sets that had like the cartridge and then this deal, or even just literally make it into one thing, you know, like that, and sold them individually, I could see those selling pretty well. I could see that selling pretty well, um, but overall, I'm happy with it. I mean, it's even got like the little deal in there, and I think it looks the part. And it even came with the little cartridge holder thing with the wood grain. I don't know. I would recommend it if you're into this kind of thing, especially if you're a Lego fan. Oh shit, it's getting dusty. It's all dusty now. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna head out of here now that you guys were looking at my fat fucking ass. Um, yeah, thanks for coming in and testing this with me, guys. I'm gonna get things together here. Hopefully, we'll get some gaming stuff going. I'm going to be doing a big live stream for the Alzheimer's Association. Let me do something now. I don't know if this will show on the thing too much, and I hope it doesn't show anything private, but not that there's really anything in here. Um, you know, game dust sleeves. We'll do that. My buddy Chris over at Video Game Dust Sleeves. I'm doing this on the fly, so it's not going to look right at first. There we go. See, you're not going to be able to see that right away. Every year does a new dust sleeve for my walk. Fuck. And this year's is fucking rad. Go to Instagram or X, whatever the hell it's called. Why won't this make it smaller? Why is it not going smaller? Go smaller. So bad at this, guys. I'll leave you with this. There we go. I'm going to leave it right there. Go check him out on Twitter and both Instagram. All his information is in the bottom of there. That's this year's sleeve. All proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association. He doesn't take a cut at all. He donates his time and materials to get them in, and ships them out to you. So please contact him. And he doesn't just do NES. He'll do any cartridge system you want. Your Genesis, your Master System, your Atari 2600. I'm going to be ordering a few myself here in a little bit to give away. So if you're so inclined, let me come back in here. For real, please check out Chris. He's a really good dude. You can get custom ones made, for yourself if you don't like that one. I don't care. Honestly, I mean, if you want to buy that one, it helps me out with the Alzheimer's Association. But check him out anyway. I got a whole bunch of his work as well. He does some 3D ones that are pretty cool for display, but he's done a handful of my Atari cartridges, and he'll do any game, any system. And if he doesn't have it yet, he'll work with you to make one. Like my M Network cards, he hadn't done one yet. So I did a whole bunch of measurements for him. Fucking thing came out perfect. He didn't even have an M Network in his hands, and he made it work fucking perfect. So go check out Chris at Video Game Dust Sleeves, but we'll be talking a lot more about that here once July kicks in. And it's going to be a blast. I'm going to have the T-shirt up. So if you really want to get your company name or maybe your channel logo on the T-shirt, get a hold of me privately on Facebook or on Instagram, um, through the DMs or whatever, and we'll make that happen. Basically, is I try to ask for $100 from your organization, not a personal one. It has to be from the organization. So if you own Joe Blow's hot dog shop, it would have to say Joe Blow's hot dog shop on the logo and stuff. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Let me stop the stream and go get them wherever in the world